What do you think of the witching hour, though?
Oh no, definitely. I think stuff happens from around 12, man. Like stuff definitely seems more active.
Yeah.
I am not joking. Like I've experienced a lot more things, especially when I used to live on my own.
Yeah.
From around, I'd say just after 12,
Yeah.
stuff starts,
Yeah.
and it doesn't stop until 4 for me.
Yeah.
Because I used to I had a very weird sleeping pattern at a point because we only started work at like 10.
Hmm.
When I tattooed from the other studio, and so I used to stay up quite late and go to bed quite early in the morning,
Yeah.
and so I remember stuff happening, and you know I literally just wrote it off as maybe it was what I was drinking or whatever,
Yeah.
because you don't want to believe what you saw, kind of,
That's the thing.
you know.
Yeah.
Uh, I've seen, I wouldn't necessarily say floating stuff, but I've seen glasses float. I've
Yeah.
seen glasses fall and break for no reason.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like, and, you know, you want to accept it, but at the same time you don't.
Yeah.
And, see, most of the stuff usually happens around 2 or 3 for me.
Yeah.
There's a point where I was waking up at 3 o'clock every fucking day. I don't know why.
Yeah. Same.
And yeah, so there's definitely something.
Yeah.
There's definitely life after death. I wouldn't call it life.
Yeah.
There's something after death.
Yeah.
Whether it be spirits, whether it be demons, whether it be whatever you want to call these things, poltergeists, all these things, they're real.
Yeah.
I have no doubt in my mind that these things are real.
Yeah.
You know, like they say, energy can't be made and energy can't be destroyed.
Mm.
It's just there.
Yeah. That's the thing.
You know, so I guess it all depends on how you see it and how you treat it.
Yeah. I guess for me, it's just I'm kind of slowly becoming more accepting to getting back into it, because when I was a teenager, obviously I didn't know what I was doing,
Yeah.
and then I kind of stopped for years, and then I'd say only recently I'm like, okay, I should probably just learn to protect myself and stuff like that
Of
first.
course.
So, but I've always kind of like stuck to this thing. I was like, okay, like with the older complex where I'd say the more activity was, I would not. If it was close to 12, I'm like, I'm not walking around the house. I'm going straight to bed.
Yeah.
I don't want to be up past 12.
Yeah.
Here it's a bit different because I mean, it's a small little room we're in,
Yeah.
and it's like, cool, you're here, but if it's past 2, I'm like, I'm not leaving the bed. I don't care if I need a pee.
Okay.
Anything that's close, like even with my house, where we are staying now.
Yeah.
If it's past 12, I'm like fine, because I mean my brother's like right there, my mom's also right there.
Yeah.
But also if it's past 1, close to 2, I'm like, I'm not pushing this.
Of course, I feel you.
Otherwise, I'm gonna find all the cats and bring them with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, but yeah, I get what you mean. It's interesting.
I remember I was playing DC Universe online one day as well. Also 2, 3 in the morning. And I got my earphones on and everything, and so I'm playing. I'm doing random stuff, and I just hear crying.
Oh god.
And I just freak out, and I freak out. I turn the PC off, and I'm like, I'm getting in bed. Tonight is not my night. And it actually just turned out to be one of the people that was in my league. She was just not having a good day.
Her mic was on?
Her mic was on. And she was just crying.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, which it reminds me, the old complex we lived in, Bears Touched and everything.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it was next to Happy Valley, right there.
Yeah.
You could hear at night, past 12, you could hear someone riding up and down the driveway with a bicycle. And my brother was like, "Hey, there's a little girl that rides this bicycle. No one knows about this. Everything. No one knows. There's no little girl with a bicycle. We were the only children." Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I got goosebumps. When you
So
said
also one night, and I completely forgot. I hated this night. Also late at night, early in the morning, I'm lying in bed, and I hear a man, because we were right next to the gate of the complex.
Yeah.
I start hearing a man chanting right outside the gate.
Oh my god. You don't know what he was chanting?
No, it was an African man.
Okay.
So I suppose he was whatever language, but it was
probably like Sutsu or
Yeah.
something like that.
it was just, it wasn't something I recognized.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, we were taught Sutsu at school.
Yeah.
So I know it sounds stupid to say, but I did not recognize it, and it was just going on. And I mean, I'm in the room, it's dark, and I literally can't feel like I move. I can't move. I'm just like, I think he was there for about an hour, just chanting outside the gate. It was terrifying.
I can imagine. Yeah, to anyone that doesn't know about Happy Valley, I would definitely suggest maybe researching more into that and what happened at Naval Hill. There's a reason people say Naval Hill is the satanic place to go, where you do black magic and stuff like that. There's a reason. Because the dark energy connected to those grounds is just awful.
Do you want to give a bit of the history?
I do not, because it's going to take so long to just actually get into it. There's just so many bad things. Just one small thing is that they actually used to execute people there.
It was hanging.
Yeah, they were hanging people there, and not even just that, they were burning people alive.
Yeah.
It was awful.
It's actually it's the name Happy Valley is sarcastic.
It's very it contradicts clearly what happened there. There's a lot of evil shit that happened there.
One night my mom used to go to her friend to do meditations on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And she was driving along Happy Valley to get home, obviously. Yeah. And she said she was driving, and then suddenly this dog thing starts crawling across the road, and she's like, "Oh God, I've possibly hit," but there was nothing behind.
Yeah.
But she said it wasn't a dog.
Yeah.
It was like this hyena kind of freaky looking dog.
Oh my God, like just a four-legged entity.
And actually, I don't know if it was like a few days later or something. It was something close. She actually, one night again, driving home, and in the rearview mirror, she saw something sitting in the back seat.
Oh no.
It was like this scary little fucking creature.
Oh God.
So, Happy Valley's not a good place to be in. You not go there during the night.
Yeah.
Didn't you also have a...
Yeah, so one night, I think we were driving around. We were just driving around to drive around.
Yeah.
Just, there was nothing to do. And this was also, it was there, you could go past to leave an ace down there. And so we saw a woman. And she was, I wouldn't say behind a tree, but close to a tree.
Yeah.
And so we drive as we just try to drive closer towards it, we realized there's actually nothing there. But we clearly saw a woman.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't mistake it for a man. You clearly saw it was a woman.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just very odd. Yeah, just. It was odd because we knew we might see something given the history.
Yeah.
But we didn't expect to see something.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And we were just freaked out, I guess, by that. And yeah, so we ended up just driving around more to try and see what it was, but there was nothing.
Yeah. Not to mention, actually, now that I think of it, just next to the road or across the road, before you enter Happy Valley, it was a funeral home there.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like it also that street just before you turn in.
Yeah.
There's a funeral home, and now today it's a restaurant.
Oh Lord.
But there was a funeral home there.
I'd love to go to that restaurant, I'm not gonna lie.
And my mom and I thought about it. We were like, nah.
I'd love to go just to see.
It's like opening a happy place after Mrs. Lovett's cooked up your husband, you know.
Great.
Um,
no.
So with my current house, Rian and I we went to go watch Birds of Prey
Yeah.
one night, after work, and he was driving me home. You know that's just before that long stretch to get to my house. There's that road there.
Yeah.
So, just literally before you turn into the road to get to my house, there was just a circle of mist.
Yeah, I remember him telling me about it.
Yeah.
Even.
So, we kind of we drove into this road and we're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
He stops the car and we just like look at each other. We're like, you're seeing this, right?
Yeah.
He was even like, what? He was shocked. I was shocked. I have never seen anything like it. It was literally a white mist circle. Like, I'd say it's about 2 meters big kind of thing.
In diameter, like.
Yeah.
Shit.
So we both like, do we back up and just go the other way to get to this road or what?
Jesus.
But I'm like, just go through it.
Yeah.
Let's just get this done with.
Yeah.
So he slowly drives through it. Turns down and we're like, you're alive, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm alive. And then you're like, check the seats and nothing's there. It's like, okay, cool. And just driving down to my house is that eerie path.
Yeah.
So at night, and it's like, okay, we get there, everything. I'm like, dude, I'm not comfortable with whatever we just drove through.
Yeah.
And then also, this is also really freaky. So, his back windows had like fogged up.
Yeah.
But there was like a face in one of them.
What?
So I was like, fuck this. You're not going home like this. I grabbed my sage bowl and I'm like, I'm just cleansing out his... It's like late at night, I'm just cleansing out his car.
Rather safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeah. And said that when you got back to the road, nothing was there.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah, it was just that one time.
Yeah.
That's odd. But even when we went to go take those photos in that field.
Mm. Oh yeah.
That was very weird.
Yeah.
Because we got all dressed up. I got the corpse paint on and everything. We went to go have like a proper cool photo shoot in the fucking bush.
Yeah, because there's a bit of a field with my complex.
Yeah, really, like just right next to it.
Yeah.
And
on the property.
Yeah, on the property itself.
Yeah.
And I can't explain what happened, but there was this lady, wasn't it? Didn't we see like a lady or something like in the field or something?
There was something watching.
Something was there, definitely watching.
Yeah, you were like, I want to leave now.
I was uneasy.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was dressed scary.
You were.
I was gonna scare away whoever the fuck was there.
Yeah.
But I felt uneasy there.
Yeah.
And when just like as we were walking away, like. It wasn't something cool.
We ran.
Yeah, we ran, kind of.
Because we started hearing talking.
Yeah, and it was so odd. Like, it might have been neighbors or something.
No, the thing is, the neighbors that are on the complex, I know they would not go into that field.
Yeah.
When we were taking the photo shoots, I could see people in their homes. I'm like, okay, they're home, they're home, they're home.
Yeah.
So I knew no one was there with us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was weird. It was creepy.
Yeah.
But on that complex itself, there's been a lot of weird things I can't explain.
Oh.
Like, I think even around's like, did you hear that? And I'm like, in that house, I mean, you've seen videos I've taken, my mom's even taken, we've taken like videos of the cats or something, and there's orbs just flying around like nobody's business.
Yeah, even the other day when your mom sent you those videos of the puppies.
Yeah, just orbs flying like nobody's
everywhere.
business.
Yeah.
When I moved there to join my mom and brother, I thought I saw a man quite a few times in the house. I've woken up, seen figures.
Yeah.
which is the scariest thing because you just wake up and because my brother, we kind of have like a shelf dividing us.
Yeah.
So he's up playing games and everything. So
Of
there's a
course.
bit of light coming
Yeah.
in this dark room, and I'll wake up and then I just see this dark shadow figure just standing next to my bed.
Oh my
And I
god.
was like, hey, I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah.
I've also sleptwalked in that place. I've never
course.
sleptwalked before that.
Oh my god.
I'd wake up suddenly and I'm by the bathroom.
Oh
Like,
lord.
why? Like, I'd just get up and run.
Yeah.
Why am I running?
Yeah. Oh my god, that's scary. So something weird that happened. When we moved from the house we lived in by the graveyard, I was staying in the house alone.
Yeah.
When my mom was moving out with my brother.
Yeah.
Into this littler apartment-esque thingy close to Fugard Park, and so I had to stay in the house alone just to make sure everything was fine, no one was breaking in, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Everything was chill.
Yeah.
Everything was really cool. I was having a blast alone there,
Yeah.
Nothing weird was happening.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
And so, first night, living in the new apartment, I have this horrible night terror. Where I was walking around the house. I was aware that I was walking around the house, but I wasn't conscious.
Yeah.
And I was looking for someone that put this goat sticker on me. Or a stamp or something. Like, I had a stamp on me of a goat.
Okay.
Like, I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but I went to go wake up my mom and I was like, where are they? I don't know what that was all about, but yeah.
No, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
But the weird thing is I saw a lot of things in the sky at that place, which is odd. Like, it sounds weird, but like metallic orbs.
Yeah.
In the sky.
Yeah.
These weren't large.
Yeah.
They were relatively small.
Yeah.
And they was just quickly passing over it. It was so weird. Very, very weird.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No.
So anyway, anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah. So with the current place, I'm also at. So I've had books just yeeted off my shelf.
They love doing that for some reason.
You've seen my bookshelves. I've
Yeah,
got probably
plenty.
over 1,000 books.
Yeah, you have plenty.
And you know they are packed in tightly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have space.
Yeah, I know.
So they just go yeeting off things. I've had my action figures just thrown off. The scariest thing for me, because I'm a bit OCD with my figures, so I put them in certain ways, and my pops as well.
Yeah.
And then I'll wake up the next morning and say my Harley Quinn is turned to face my bed. My pops, I'll have Carrie on the Stephen King stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Like facing Pennywise or something.
Yeah.
Both pops will be facing me.
That's scary.
I've had my Steve Harrington next to my fish tank.
Yeah.
Turn to face me.
Odd.
I think something's in my pops.
That's scary.
I know that sounds weird, but I think something's living in my pops. And I have quite a lot of pops.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just small little things that I have in my room, like my action figures and stuff. It's just, a lot of them move at night. And sometimes I hear them and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
And it's not like the cats can get on them.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah. And I mean, Edie will probably be like curious, but she's like, I'm not fucking with this.
Yeah, no.
My previous work, a bookstore. So a lot of mornings we actually come into work, and it's just a shelf or something just ripped out.
No way.
Yeah.
That's weird.
We use like the random stuff, and when I started working at first, I also would pack books tightly, and sometimes it's just those books just pulled out. I don't know if you heard about the murder at Preller.
In the basement.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember this.
So we don't know if that guy is haunting the place because
Weird.
it's right below
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bookstore.
yeah. I remember.
And but also a lot of the customers for the bookstore are older people.
Mm.
So we think a lot of the customers kind of came back.
Oh, that makes sense. Cause
Yes.
no, it's like even with my grandmother. She used to go to that second-hand bookstore quite often. She exchanges her books,
Yeah.
and they give her new books,
Yeah.
and so it makes sense.
Oh, I didn't even think of it now. Like I said, I have this thing of collecting like people's stuff.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of second-hand books.
Yes. Like 90% of my Stephen King books are secondhand.
I feel you. Same.
Why do I do
I've
this?
never thought of it like that, but now that you bring it up, yeah.
And it's like, and the thing is as well, when I market, it's like, literally, there's a whole collection of books, and it's like, did this person pass away?
Yeah, yeah. That's a weird thought. I didn't think of it like that either until now. Very, very weird.
And I have a lot of secondhand instruments too.
Yeah, that is very odd. I honest to God didn't think of it like that.
Mm-mm.
All of my DVDs are secondhand.
Yeah.
Because go to Cash Crusaders and buy something for fucking $5.
Yeah, all my instruments I got for Cash Crusades, but you've seen them. They're all closed up.
Yeah,
Nothing can play
Nothing
them.
can play. Just in case.
Yeah, my violin's packed up. My guitars are packed up.
Yeah.
Nothing. I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah.
That is scary.
Yeah.
Probably why my books are yeeted off. They're like, hey,
Probably.
it's mine.
Hey, give it back.
Oh no.
And the worst part is they're Stephen King books.
Yeah.
As if they weren't evil enough.
Yeah. Oh no. There's also been weird. I don't know. I don't know. There's just something weird that happens in that place as well. Bathroom. I have this need if I'm like in the bath. I like just lying there and just writing or scrolling through social media.
Yeah.
And then I have like 20 cats in the room as well. But generally, like bathrooms, I can't handle being alone in.
Yeah.
So even with this place, it feels like something is watching me in the bathroom.
Mm.
I don't know what has happened in that bathroom, but you can feel something is there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's very odd.
Mm. And then another thing that happened recently that I can add to the list was with you. We watched Fourth Kind.
Yeah.
And then we started talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
And then we woke up to the TV on.
Yeah, that was very strange, and the TV was on static.
Yeah.
That was very.
Yeah.
That was very scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just there's a lot of things I feel like we don't understand.
Yeah. It's like I've been reading a lot of stuff where basically they explain things vibrate differently.
Mm.
So there's a whole different world going on around us that we just can't see or hear because they vibrate differently than us.
Yeah.
So there could be 20 people in this room we're in right now. We just can't see them or hear them.
Yeah.
They can see us. Sometimes they can't. But, based off of what I've been reading, it's scary.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting at the same time.
Yeah, no, definitely. There's a lot of mystery behind it. It's like, it's why I kind of wish I could see these things again, but at the same time, I'm like, people warn you, like, hey, be careful what you're going to see.
Yeah, no, like, something I think is awful for a lot of mediums and stuff like that is once they realize that you can see them,
You're done. They come to you constantly.
Yeah, they realize they can actually talk to someone, and then they don't leave you alone.
Yeah.
Because you're here and they can talk to you, they can try and get help from you, or you can try and help them, or whatever. And I don't think that's nice.
No.
I don't think that's nice at all. Something very stupid is the movie Constantine with Keanu Reeves.
My boy.
when he died
Yeah.
and he came back and he started seeing dead people on the bus.
Mm.
Like, I think that's one of the scariest things ever.
Yeah.
What part of me wishes it could see more, part of me doesn't.
Yeah.
Because once you put a face to what's been happening,
Yeah.
yeah, no.
And the thing is, people I've spoken to, they said, you're not going to see them necessarily pretty.
Yeah, no.
You're going to see them as they died, or
Yeah.
as they perceive themselves,
Yeah,
or those that want to frighten you.
yeah. No, definitely.
Mm.
Like, I mean, on the bus ride home a few months ago, after I visited you,
Yeah.
I was meditating and I saw awful images. But I wasn't frightened by what I saw because I've seen so many worse things.
Yeah.
But these were awful images.
Mm.
I can't explain what I saw, but they're horrific things.
Yeah.
Dead people, and I don't know. Maybe it was just the energy from the bus or whatever, but yeah, it didn't scare me. I'm not scared of stuff like that anymore. I mean, I draw fucked up stuff. I watch scary movies. I mean, I got some bones and stuff. I got weirder knickknacks
Yeah.
than the stuff, you know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway.
I just know with me, it's like I wear protective stuff. When like every now and then when I see something like move in my room, I'm like, cool. I get the sage and I just like go around like, get the fuck out of my room, get the fuck out.
Yeah. But I've noticed, especially when I start feeling uneasy or something, and I start doing my protection meditations and stuff, like I can hear stuff moving a lot more.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed stuff like that, but I notice stuff moving a lot more when I'm uneasy, because they can't get to me anymore.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's very cool, but at the same time it's very scary. Like,
yeah.
especially when I do protection meditations and stuff like that. Wednesday usually like just gets on top of me because I do a lot of vibrations and stuff, and she just gets on top of me and she just sleeps on me.
Yeah.
And she's vibrating with me.
Yeah.
So
Edie used to do that a lot with me.
that's cool.
As soon as I try and meditate or something, she's on me. She's like,
Mm.
cool, we're in this together.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's nice.
And I think animals, because they see stuff we don't,
Yeah.
they kind of understand, I think, what you're doing. Something weird that I actually just thought about now is my first set of tarot cards that I got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was very odd. Because I was working as a web designer at the time, and there was this fella, Zach. He used to come past to the offices and stuff, and he used to wash the people's cars for $50, whatever. And one day, he randomly comes into my office and he's like, "Hey, here, your girlfriend brought this for you." And I'm like, "I have no girlfriend." What do you mean? He's like, "No, your girlfriend said I must give this to you." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he hands me this a Ziploc bag
Yeah.
with tarot cards in it. And I'm like, "Where did you get this?"
Yeah.
He's like, "No, by the side of the road." And he said, "Your girlfriend said I must give this to you." I didn't have a girlfriend. I haven't had a girlfriend. So, I don't know. This is literally like right after high school.
Yeah.
And I don't know what was happening. And I was like, "Okay, I'll take him. I'll take him."
Your ex has been interested in tarot cards?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
like my previous ex has her own tarot cards,
Okay.
stuff like that. But I mean, this was
Yeah, but
like
this
3 years prior before
Yeah.
this. But the weirdest part of it is the tarot deck is French.
Yeah.
It's French and it's very old.
Yeah. No, like
So-
I've looked at them.
So what I did was I took the tarot cards and I immediately cleansed them in salt and stuff like that. I cleansed them for like a week on end just to make sure no residual energies of stuff was conflicting with me.
Mm.
So they're perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And I use them quite often, and I actually find them more effective than the Rider-Waite deck that you gave me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like my energy is completely immersed in it.
Yeah.
They give me more accurate readings when I use them.
Yeah.
But very weird.
It is.
Very weird. Like, I have no idea what that was all about.
No, that is odd.
Yeah.
Hey, from the future.
Yeah. Odd stuff. But that was, weirdly enough, that was like the period in time where I was literally just getting involved in the occult.
Mm.
And that just came to me, and I think that's really cool.
Mm.
I don't know who this person was. I don't know why they decided I had to get them. I don't know why Zach decided I was this woman's boyfriend. Why she was my girlfriend. I don't know. No one knew who I don't know.
Mm.
I literally don't know.
No, it's odd. That is a very odd thing. I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Anything you'd like to add? I'm kind of out of stories now. I think.
I'm done. I am actually done.
Okay.
I guess if we ever think of more stuff we can do.
Yeah, we can always add and do a part 2 or whatever. Yeah.
I think this is already gonna have like 20 parts. It's like over 2 hours.
Great. That's quite,
2 weeks.
Wow.
I hope.
Yay.
Anyway.
This was nice.
It was nice, and if anyone enjoys this, let us know your spooky stories.
Yes. Give us a few comments. Tell us what you thought. Give us some experiences you've had, and if you've had similar experiences, please feel free to tell us in the comments below.
Yeah. Cool. I think we're gonna leave it at that. And
have a spooky evening or morning, guys.
Stay safe.
And stay safe.
And remember, salt is your best friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye.
Be blessed.